Scalpers have been around ever since the dawn of the shoes. Honestly, there's been so many things going on around the world lately. I'm surprised people are still investing into Pokemon cards and maybe, I don't know, invest in some toilet paper for, I don't know, probably the gloom future of whatever may hold. I made a video talking about scalpers like a while ago. If you haven't seen it, I recommend watching it. Helps me out or whatever. Pretty much, I known like a huge demographic of people who collect Pokemon cards. You think it's kids? Nah, it's just a whole bunch of fat old guys with hats, glasses, streaming on Whatnot or eBay or any of these kind of like platforms that allow some kind of like transaction. I'm pretty sure you can find these kind of things even on TikTok. And literally, like, the worst people you know in this like community, all of them talk the same. All of them talk with this like fake manly voice. Was like, all right, guys, let's get this new perfect order pack, and if we don't get it, I'm gonna box my local neighborhood kid.
Can I get some packs of One Piece?
I only got 6 here, man.
No way.
Sorry.
Can I get one ETB?
No, I need them all.
And it's like, at the end of the day, like, a whole bunch of the stuff ain't even worth it. Like, it's just cardboard. Like, I really hate people that buy Pokemon cards and like at the end of the day, like, they don't even got their own like personal collection or any kind of like resonating like a lot of these people don't even have some kind of purpose to even still be in this community. Like, a whole bunch of people be doing reselling, but I'm pretty sure that these people can't even name like 10 Pokemon from any other generation, like outside of like generation 1. Man, I hate so many people that collect Pokemon because they're super infatuated with Gen 1. Like, I get that Gen 1 is pretty cool, but oh my god, let it go. Like, we had, like, how many generations? We had, like, over 10 generations later, and these people still can't find a new Pokemon in order to, like, it's like, bro, let go of that Charmander, bro. There's other Pokemons in the world that you can be, like, going Google bananas for, bro. Like, Apom, or Garganackle. Literally anything else. Like, dude, like, there's so many Pokemons that are cool outside of Generation 1. Man, I've been seeing so many videos on the internet of people literally boxing and dying just for cards. The worst part is, like, I saw a video of someone literally fighting over a box of Perfect Order. And if you guys didn't know, it's like the most recent Pokemon card set. Literally, that card set isn't even good. I'm going to be kind of for real. It may be good for collectors, but that's kind of a stretch, especially since all the Pokemon within that set has like a very small like demographic of people that are even interested in them in general. That is, it's really interesting to see what kind of people go out to these kind of things to like just get like the most weakest of stuff. Like, dude, there's so many like cooler sets out there that like are like more worth it, whether you are collecting or whether or not you're just interested in playing the game. For me, I play the game. Perfect Order got like 3 cards that are actually good to actually play with. Almost everything else in it just freaking sucks. So I went to my first trade show. The only thing I brought was my binder because I didn't feel like buying any cards. Yeah, if there'd be like some very specific cards I'm looking for, then like if I buy it, like I'll buy it, no problem. I think one of the most funniest things I saw during this trade event was there was someone selling brain rot cards. And if you have no idea, this is what a brain rot card looks like. These AI holographic trading cards. I'm surprised these are even a thing. Like, I saw a video on this on TikTok one time, and like I thought it was like some kind of like TikTok shop scam or whatever, but no, it's legitimately a real thing. And it's like, damn, who is buying this? Or better, who's creating this? And better, how much money you making? Slide me some. But the point is, it's like, dang, people just be buying shit at this point. I think the worst part is that they didn't even have Triple T in the set. They got no Triple T. If you don't got Triple T in your brain rot packs, I don't know what you got. You got nothing good if you don't got Triple T. Something interesting about trade shows is that I think when it comes to the whole card scene in general, there's like the huge stereotype that everyone who's into cards are all fat and sweaty. And I'm not gonna lie, that is like minorly true. Just, it's like a very small percentage that I'm pretty sure realistically we can put that idea into any fandom or like anything, because I mean, after all, this is America. Like, almost everyone in this country is like already obese. I feel like what makes a whole bunch of these card trade shows things kind of like paint the idea that a lot of these people don't shower is because a lot of times these places don't even have air conditioning. Like, I don't know why it's so hard to find people or like businesses with good air conditioning that actually works. I've been to so many places where their air conditioning doesn't work, and at that point like they just have it on the walls as like a display at this point to like I guess like have a memorial that their air conditioning was working at one point. I have only been to a couple of these trade shows, but the ones I've been to before were very small. This was my very first time going to like a more of a major one where it's pretty big, has more than at least like 5 people. Honestly, some of the vendors, I'm gonna be 100%. I liked 99% of all the vendors that were there, except for one. But like, I'm gonna talk about that like in a second. When it came to all the vendors have some like connections why they're still interested in Pokemon, whether it be the games, the cards, or how they look, or just like it helps them put money like on the table. And like I can understand if you are selling cards or selling anything in order to get money at the end of the day, so you can help support your family, kids, or all that other stuff, because at least that goes to a cause outside of just you. Man, I see people be selling stuff for most of the sake of just supporting themselves. And like I get that you gotta support yourself every now and then, but it's like, damn. Find a job. Like find like an actual job that's more consistent with making money rather than just trying to like sell something that's like 3 times the price. If some of y'all ever been to a trade show or not, you're probably kind of familiar with how a lot of people like take the idea of buying other people's cards. Honestly, when it comes to buying and selling cards, like I've seen people try to sell cards in like not even the best condition and like being kind of firm with their price. Like, okay, like I get that this is the very first Pikachu from the very first edition signed by LeBron James or whatever, and it's like, dude, this thing's like a pile of ashes. And so like they'll be telling you see, it's like the ashes of Pikachu, and like it was once LeBron, so I'm not gonna be kind of firm and say like $300. And it's like, bro, like I don't give a fuck like what this car been through. It's like I give you like $2 and just call it a day. I traded some cards with some people at these kind of shows, and honestly, like I love to do trades. I love to do trades because honestly, when it comes to trying to sell stuff, you know, sometimes the things I got, some people are not interested in buying. And like, if you're not interested in buying in what I got, you know, that's totally fair. You know, people have their own preferences. Again, my favorite Pokemon is Scolipede. So if you don't got a Scolipede, you ain't worth it for me. Like, I'm like, it's cool that you got a PSA 10, Bubble Mew, whatever. But it's like, you know, that's cool, but it ain't for me. It's cool. And I'm happy you got it. Some people that you be trying to sell cards to be very disingenuous. Like, some people will literally go through your whole binder and tell you that you got nothing that they like or even find interesting. Literally, when I was trying to sell something to one vendor, a vendor right next to the one I was talking butted in, looked at my binder, and he was like hella quick with it too. He was like, yeah, can I see that binder real quick? I'm like, okay. And like, realistically, I don't even know why I gave him my binder. I guess I gave him my binder because, I don't know. Like, I mean, like, this guy really seemed super interested in it. Like, this dude took like 2 seconds to go over the whole binder. He tells me that he found nothing that he found interesting. And I'm like, okay. Like, to say that someone got nothing that's interesting is kind of disrespectful, bruh. Because you, at the end of the day, like, you don't know what these people go through in order to just even get these kind of things. Like, I get that some people will occasionally have, like, probably one of the most obscurest Pokemon. Like, what is that icicle Pokemon? Like this Pokemon, like, on the screen. It's like a Snowflake EX. Like, okay, cool. Like, this is a pretty niche card. Like, it's interesting to some extent. Because realistically, I'm like, who has this? But, like, this is cool. Cool card. Realistically, I can give respects to every Pokemon card. Even though I play the games, and even though the majority of the cards are ass to use, in general, I can respect the art because there's all that time and work that goes into creating the art of these cards. But almost everybody who be vending and scalping, it's like these people are supposed to be like the major art critics. I don't know why so many people who be buying a whole bunch of like SIRs and IR cards. Also, if you guys don't know, SIR means special illustration rare, and then IR just means illustration rare. I don't know why some people be so critical of the arts, and it's like, it gets to a point like, Who the fuck are you to be judging art like this? Like, what? Dude, oh my god, I hate how so many vendors look. I'm not going to disrespect every vendor because I know that maybe like one or two vendor either be like drawing their like company logo or at least doing some really shitty Photoshop edit of their logo. Like, at least that takes human work. But in the card scenery, there's been so many people using AI art as a part of their whole brand, and it's like, dude, calling this art is like such the bare minimum. Like, it's such like bones that it's like, this is how you represent yourself. When it comes to art in general, like if you're someone that does art or anything like that, with what you make, what you throw into the world, that's how people perceive you. You know, with all the art that I do, like, I'm not gonna lie, with all the art that I've done, basically, I guess to summarize it, it reflects me. Because at the end of the day, I'm someone who just loves to be me. But it's like when someone does AI art, it's like, who are you? Like, what? Like, there's nothing within this piece that really reflects about you. Like, I get that some people be like, oh, like, I'm just doing this just to express my ideas. Bro, grab a pencil, bro. Like, grab some chalk, bro. Grab some, like, animal feces and start doing it on the walls, just like how cavemans be doing. The worst part is that I feel like all this AI art for these vendors, scalpers, and all this other stuff has been super normalized that I don't even hear anyone talk about it. Like, where are all the liberals at, like, saying to these people, oh my god, you can't be promoting AI art because, you know, it's, like, affecting the ocean water and sea life and all that other stuff. Man, where are those people to jump in? Bro, we need some of those people within the card community to get a lot of this AI stuff, like out of the way. Like, come on. All right, so I'm gonna circle back to what I said earlier about a vendor that I didn't like because I didn't like him for one dang reason. This vendor literally looked at my binder. He took a good long 5 minutes, looked at my whole binder of cards. I got stuff that's pretty much to some people, they would just want to trade. This guy says, I have nothing. And I'm like, with the first guy I told y'all about, he said that I got nothing that interests him. You know what? That is fair. Because if one person got something that's not interesting to someone else, it's like, okay, cool. By saying that you got nothing I'm interested in, that's fine. But with this guy, he said I got nothing. It is so hard. Like, every day, like, there's so many dumb shit that I go through that it really tests my patience of really trying to be nice to everyone. Because really deep down, like, I do try to be nice to everyone. Because I feel like at the end of the day, we all humans, like, we all deserve some, like, level of respect as humans. Man, but I get tested so much on that every day. I saw a video on the internet saying that these are the kinds of scalpers to avoid, and it's like the ones that be on their phone. Like, I'm going to be kind of 100%. Like, I can understand if a whole bunch of people are on their phone because they're texting someone, they're just doing calculations of how much stuff they made, lost, and all that other junk. Like I don't think being on your phone is like 100% a universal sign of a disrespect. I mean, some people got their own world going on. But, like, if you're on your phone and there's someone in front of you and there's no one else around you, it's like, at least acknowledge them. At least say, like, yo, what's up? How your day been? Or, like, anything else. Because this is just a whole bunch of just, like, a one-sided, like, transaction. Like, I'm so confident that if you're from one of those countries where, like, socializing ain't that good or whatever, then this is probably up your alley. But we in America. In America, you're supposed to say, yo, what's good, my bruh, my G, my brother, my guy, my whatever. God, the point is you got to acknowledge the person that you trying to sell stuff to. Because if you don't even acknowledge them, what's the point of them even trying to buy shit from you? It don't make no sense. There's no correlation. Overall, after the trade show, I pretty much just got out. I was happy getting some stuff. I realistically spent more than what I wanted to even get. I bought 20 packs. I bought 20 packs of cards in general. Some Pokemon, some Magic. 20 packs. I ain't got nothing. Like, when it came to the Pokemon side, I didn't get a single damn EX. Not a single EX, not a special art, nothing. I got one good card that was good for playing the game, but it's a card that I already got. I have multiple copies of. I end up getting the Dusknoir, the one that basically like marks himself in order to do like 130 damage onto like the like enemy's bench or front or whatever. And it's like, yeah, this is a cool card, but it's like, damn, I didn't get nothing else like outside of that. And then when it came to Magic, I ended up just getting repeats of what I already been having. Like, I know that with all these repeats, like, they're good to do, like, what, like, the other formats, like, Standard, Pauper, or just literally anything else. But it's like, I play Commander. So, like, I don't really need multiple copies of cards that, like, I've been having. So, anyways, yeah, that was my talk about trade shows and vendors and scalpers and pretty much all the fine line of shit. I'm planning to make another video on why I'm dropping out of the card community for Pokemon. That's gonna be like a whole separate different video. If you're interested in stuff like this, where I'm just kind of more, I guess, just ranting about like whatever, let me know down in the comments below. I'm working on a very major video where I talk about VTubers. It's gonna be like a little like series. I'm gonna be talking about problems within the VTuber community. But outside of that, yeah, please like, comment, subscribe. Comment down things you hate about cards in general. What you hate about vendors, scalpers, or just any of your terrible experiences. Yeah, in the meantime, just have a nice day. Yeah, have a nice day.